Before we get into the Metroplex overview, make sure you guys like, subscribe if you're new. I mean, come on, what are you doing if you're not subbed to me by now? My content is fire, from Transformers reviews to news videos to stunt motions. My Instagram and TikTok are all linked down below. And, yeah, let's get straight to it. Okay, so before we get into the figure, let's take a look at the packaging. The packaging is pretty standard for the Legacy line. It's pretty cool. You got some nice pictures there on the back, some nice artwork on the side there of his work mode, and then the infamous artwork at this point of Inferno and Kickback getting absolutely demolished by Metroplex, and then you got the side art, which is pretty cool. Now, the vehicle mode is cool for what it is. I mean, it's just him folded up, which is accurate to his original cartoon model in his toy. I mean, this thing looks like it jumped straight off the cartoon, to be honest with you. A lot of screws on the side, but no biggie. There's some nice tread details on the back and on the front section there, which you could see sort of well. It was sort of hard for the camera to pick it up. But the scoop piece right here is articulated. You could open it and close it. And you got some mini-con ports there too. And there's some nice gold paint there on the circles I really like. And a lot of detail all around. And the thing back there spins. I mean, I don't know how that's going to reach the ground, but those white things can also rotate if you want them to. The guns move up and down. They don't move side to side, which sucks, but whatever. And you also have these pieces right here, the plows, which go up. And they also, the bottom pieces can also fold down. They're on tabs, which are pretty tight. You can see me struggling with that, but you could open it up. I wish they found a better place for the head back there. It's sort of just sticking out in the back. It looks weird, but not a big deal. My arse is my head. No, the crane piece here is on multiple ratchet joints, 2 there at the base. The scoop joint is on a friction hinge, so... and the base piece rotates on a sort of tight ratchet. It's a little bit loose. It gets limited there by the back pieces, but it does its job. The front wheels are pinned in very nicely, and they roll so satisfactory, very tasty. But sadly, the back wheels are like in this molded plastic, and then they're plopped in there. It looks very terrible. They barely even roll. It really sucks. Up front here, you got these openings that open up on both sides of each of the leg parts. And you got connectors there at the bottom for your Earthrise bases and those, was it the Commanders too that did that? I think so. But you can connect those if you want to. I don't know how useful that would be, but hey, it's a thing you could do. Now, the work mode is, well, one of the modes of all time. It's alright. I mean, it does its job. His original toy had it, and he used it like once or twice in the cartoon. It's sort of cool with how the weapons split apart and form on the arms, and the head sculpt is kind of cool the way it transforms there. You got a lot of screw holes there, but whatever. You got some uses there for the guns in this mode, which I do like. And you got a mini-con port there, and there are mini-con ports on the shoulders too. And some nice details in the head, like I stated earlier, but screw holes in the thighs too, which is, I mean, it's an alright mode. It's not horrible. He did have it in the original cartoon, and it's very, very faithful to that. And the back is pretty much just the front of Metroplex. And in his actual robot mode, he just looks so awesome. Finally, a properly scaled Metroplex after 17 years, and he looks fantastic. Always loved this design. He looks so cool holding his big axe. I absolutely love the look of this. Couple things that I really love about the articulation that some of the other Titans don't have is this guy has mouth articulation, which I absolutely freaking love. And the hand articulation is pretty cool. There were more joints in the hands than some of the others, and the beautiful ab crunch that this guy has that not many other Titans have, which is fabulous. And here he is with some of the planet leaders and some characters from Cybertron. It is so cool to have these together, and then the new Override, which I did a review on as well on the channel, that will be linked in the bio, and I just love the way these look together. Oh, my childhood. So, my final thoughts on the Scottish-speaking Gigantian leader himself. He is a beast of a figure. I could see how people wouldn't like the alt modes, but it's accurate to his cartoon model, so I give it a pass. And honestly, I don't even mind it. I love the design, awesome sculpted details, love the light piping as you can see in this picture. Great paint apps, no real issues with the paint. The weapon is dope. I love the way it splits into two. And he looks great with the other Cybertron figures if you have them. So if you see him in stores or if you can get him on Amazon, which is how I got him, definitely if you can. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say in this video. Congratulations, you have made it to the end of this video.